Hello, everyone. First, I would like to thank you for attending this session and thank the seminar organizers for giving me this opportunity to present some points of using artificial intelligence in the mining industry. I'm Ali Soofastaei, an AI scientist and project leader in Vale. Vale is the biggest producer of iron ore and nickel in the world. We are currently operating mine sites and plants globally, and we are managing an extensive network of railroads, ships, and ports used to transport our products across the world. The mining industry uses AI to optimize processes, enhance decision-making, receive value from data, and improve safety. While there are many benefits of its implementation, this is still very new, and there is much work that needs to go into successful artificial intelligence applications. Planning, research, communication, and change management are all essential foundation for analytics application in mining. Today, I will present a summary of AI definition and applying this science in the mining industry. We will then discuss the challenges and opportunities in front of scientists and industrial managers to develop AI knowledge through the mine value chain. We will review one successful example of using AI in the mining industry, a project that saved millions of dollars for Vale every year. Later, I will introduce a critical approach to evaluating the company maturity in different dimensions and growing up the company maturity level to use artificial intelligence in mining operations. I will show you a platform created to gather AI researchers and mines managers worldwide to make the innovative solutions for the mining business problems in different areas. In computer science, AI, sometimes called machine intelligence, is intelligence demonstrated by machine. Unlike the natural intelligence displayed by humans and animals, from Siri to self-driving cars, artificial intelligence is progressing rapidly. While science fiction often illustrates AI as robots with human-like characteristics, AI can include anything from Google search algorithms to IBM's Watson to autonomous weapons. Artificial intelligence today is properly known as narrow AI or weak AI, in that it is designed to perform a minor task, for example, only facial recognition or only internet searches or only driving a car. However, many researchers' long-term goal is to create general AI or AGI or a strong AI. While narrow AI may overtake humans at whatever its specific task is, like playing chess or solving equations, AGI would overtake humans at nearly every mental task. AI technology can increase business productivity by up to 40%. And the number of AI startups since 2000 has increased to 14 times. AI will automate 16 of American jobs, and currently 15% of mining companies are using AI, and about 31% of them say that it is their agenda for their following years. A few years ago, it would have been unthinkable to regard complex algorithms and analytics to the fundamental support of digital transformation in mining companies. Today, however, there are multiple opportunities for high-impact applications in different sectors, including mining operation, thanks to the availability of the massive amount of data generated along the mining industry's value chain. Strong capacities, the neo-analysis possibilities, and data processing through more powerful and complex algorithms. Advanced analytics used has only captured a small part of the forecasted potential, which means that there are still plenty of opportunity to deploy advanced analytics in mining industry. Analytics applications are generally divided into three groups: descriptive, predictive, and prescriptive analytics. The optimization should also be included in the analytics application to make a sustainable and applicable solution for the industries. This application can take different use cases depending on each stage of the mining industry value chain. In this slide, we want to review a couple of challenges in front of AI development in the mining industry. The first one is computing. Computing is not that advanced. Machine learning and deep learning techniques that seem most beneficial require a series of calculations to be made very quickly. It indicates that these AI techniques utilize a lot of processing power. AI has been in the expert discussion for a long time, and always it came out that there is not enough power to implement these AI techniques. Cloud computing and massively parallel processing systems have created hope for implementing these techniques for the short term. But as data volumes go up and deep learning moves towards the automated creation of increasingly complex algorithms, cloud computing would not help. The second challenge is where people support. AI implementation doesn't have enough use cases in the mining industry, and without it, no organization would be interested in investing money in AI-based projects. It means that comparatively, few mining companies are interested in putting money into the development of AI-based products. Moreover, there are not enough people who can make other business understand the vision of powered machine progress globally. In simple words, we can say that there are not enough people who know how to operate machines that think and learn. For a solution of this problem, Malker is a citation data scientist. But this is also not a permanent or real solution. Another alternative is a shift towards offering platforms and tools that permit AI-driven to work as a service. Rather than starting everything from scratch, organization mining companies can take ready-made solutions and plug in their data. The third problem is creating trust. The problem with AI is that it is like a black box for people. People don't feel comfortable when they don't understand how the decision was made. Therefore, somewhere AI has not been able to create trust among people. And the only solution that seems to this problem is to let people see that this technology works. People prefer to tackle simple mathematical challenges. For instance, they like to use simple algorithms based on linear maths. And it's easy to explain the algorithm and how they reached from input to output. However, the reality is somewhat different, and it shows that there are many opportunities to make things better by having more accurate predictions. The fourth one is one-track minds. A big problem that should be considered is that most AI implementations are highly specialized. We also call specialized AI as an applied AI. And it's built to platform a single task and keep learning to become better and better at it. The process that it follows is to look at the inputs given and the results produced. It looks at the best result produced and notes down those input values. Generalized AI is different and can jump to any task like a human being. However, it is yet to come in the future. It simply means that AIs need to be trained just to make sure that their solutions do not cause other issues, especially all those areas that are beyond those which they designed to consider. The fifth challenge is probability. Organizations working on AI-based products cannot clearly demonstrate their vision and what they have achieved with the help of AI techniques. People are doubtful about this technology, that how it takes decisions, and whether all its decisions are perfect or not. Moreover, such kind of confusion has surrounded the minds of people, and ultimately a probability, which is mathematical uncertainty behind AI predictions, remains an unclear region for organization. They cannot prove that the AI system's decision-making process is fine, and his only solution can lie in making AI experimentable, probable, and transparent. Organizations should implement explainable AI instead of the black box methods. The sixth challenge is data privacy and security. Is very clear, and I will jump to the seventh. Is the algorithm bias, because it's very important. A big problem with AI system is that their level of goodness or badness depends on the much data they are trained on. Bad data is often associated with ethnic, communal, gender, or racial basis. In the future, such biases will be highlighted more as many AI systems will continue to be trained to utilize bad data. So the urgent need in front of the organization working on AI is to train this system with unbiased data and create algorithms that can be easily explained. And the last one is data scarcity. It's the fact that mining companies have access more data in the present time and ever before. However, databases and data sets that apply to AI applications to learn are unusual. However, the most powerful AI machines are those that are trained in supervised learning. This kind of training requires label data, and label data is organized to make the understandable for machines to learn. One more thing about label data is that it has a limit. In the future, the automated creation of increasingly complex algorithms will not worsen the problem. Still, there is a ray of hope. As time is passing, organizations are investing in design methodologies and focusing on creating AI models to learn despite the scarcity of label data. Yes, clearly, some risks and challenges are associated with AI implementation in mining, like the two different faces of a coin. AI has several opportunities for this business. Due to options related to the AI, many mining companies hire dedicated developers to have their AI-based apps. Let's have a look at them one by one. The first one is artificial intelligence in marketing. It's very important, and every mining business's dream is to maximize its marketing budgets and focus on high-achieving marketing strategies. Moreover, every company wants to learn about which marketing activities deliver the highest return on investment. But it takes much time to monitor and analyze data across all the media channels. Here, the role of AI marketing solution in mining comes in. And the AI applications can help mining companies, to find the best time to open the new market or start negotiation with customers or stop delivering their product in the market. Using AI techniques to track competitors. It is always crucial to keep track of what your competitors are doing. Unfortunately, most of the mining business owners cannot review the competition due to business schedules. Here, the role of AI comes in. There are various competitive analysis tools like Cryon. They track competitors with the help of different channels like websites, social medias, and apps. Moreover, they provide mining business owners with a close look into competitors' marketing planning changes, like price changes and public relations tools and activities. AI can make light work of big data. It's clear that the big data is a big challenge for all companies right now, and mining company is one of these companies tackling with this challenge. But AI potentially can help mining companies to use the big data but reduce the processing time. AI can help mining companies to have integrated customer support solutions by using the different, we can use, for example, NLP to capture the data from emails received from the customers. We can have different types of automated chatting system to chat with the customers. And also we can automate all of negotiation with banks and the financial investors and so on. And also the last one is one of the opportunity of AI is AI in CRMs. How would you feel it you find a way to take your customer relationship managements to the next level and get valuable insights to help manage interaction with present and prospective clients. CRM platforms embedded with AI functionality can do real-time data analysis to provide predictors and recommendations based on your company's unique business processes and customers. Now we have reviewed the advanced analytics and AI business applications, including the challenges and potential benefits. We need to know how we can take opportunities and minimize the challenges and costs. One of the best developed approaches in this field is the AI maturity framework. The first idea to develop this innovative framework came to our research and development group at Valley AI Center in 2019, when we developed different AI products for different mine sites, but the main part was not scalable. The design products worked very well in the particular sites, and AI models were made specifically for them. However, we could not use the models in other mine sites because the mine site conditions are completely different in different locations. To solve this issue, we could develop a sophisticated maturity assessment framework to evaluate the site conditions in different main dimensions. Here in this slide, you can see the different levels of the analytics maturity from raw data to the optimization and making decision algorithms. We have 6 levels of the maturity, and the aim of developing the framework is to provide approach and methodology and set of reusable tools to guide the development and develop data analytics in the maturity matrix framework that recognize and models the cross-functional multidisciplinary requirements to use advanced analytics effectively. This slide shows a radar diagram as an assistant to evaluate the analytics maturity in 4 main groups of dimensions. These groups are system, data, people, and process. The details of each group's dimensions can identify by organizing workshops with business specialists in each company. For example, here, you can find the results of the design thinking session of a surface mine site to clarify the definition of each dimension individually. This framework suggests using 6 levels of maturity for each dimension. These levels are exactly the same as the levels of analytics maturity that I presented in the previous slide. You can find all these 6 levels with a different color from dark orange to dark green. We need to reach the certain maturity level in each dimension separately for each advanced analytics or AI project. By connecting these level points, we can draw a spider diagram named to-be diagram. In this slide, the to-be situation has been highlighted by purple lines. On the other side, by evaluating our company's current situation, we can have an as-is diagram. Please see the red lines here. The difference between the red and purple points in each dimension shows a maturity gap between as-is condition and to-be situation. This assessment should be completed before starting any analytics project because by clarifying the gaps in all dimensions, we can have better vision of cost of analytics to compare to each project's potential benefit. The maturity assessment can be completed as a high level. In this type of assessment, we define the new groups of dimensions to cover data, process, people, and systems for higher investigation. This assessment can be completed for safety, operation, maintenance, and energy consumption. The executive managers need this type of assessment when deciding allocate the budget to different projects. Having a high-level analytics maturity level scale can also help make a maturity balance between different improvements in the company. And also you can see here, this type of assessment can help us to complete the benchmarking between different mine sites for the new investment. In the previous slide, I tried to explain structure of the maturity assessment approach in a simple word, but in reality, this method is complicated and we need a comprehensive investigation. In Valley AI Center, we already developed a platform to estimate the analytics maturity of different assets in different areas. This slide shows a screenshot of the dashboard of the platform, and we can see here that we have access to the analytics maturity assessment results for 4 main dimensions in different regions. We can have access to the details of this assessment in each mine site and plant individually by just one click. This application can help management to make better decisions to develop AI application in Valley globally. I wanted just to introduce quickly one of the AI projects that we are working on that right now in Singapore, owned by Valley, and the name of this is the vessel movement tracking. Valley has more than 1,800 voyages every year to move mine material from North and South America to Southeast Asia. This project aims to model the global vessel movement and predict their commercial availability 1 month in advance. This slide shows a summary of developed AI product outcomes that are categorized in 3 groups. 360-degree view of vessel movement, 30 to 40-day prediction of future vessel trajectory, and comprehensive dashboard. The user have access to the live dashboard to monitor each vessel's current situation and estimated destinations individually. There is a much detailed information behind these small bullets that you can see on this screenshot, and the user will have access to them with just one click. The application has different capabilities. For example, you can select your vessel and you will receive notification by email and SMS if the vessel conditions is changed. The application will automatically be updated every hour and the user can refresh it manually as well. The application can produce different reports by demand. This slide shows another screenshot of the application dashboard. Having a sentiment barometer can give a straightforward advice in one glance to the user to start chartering process or wait to have a better market in coming days. There are different graphs show the vessel supply and demand conditions in the market in different periods. You can also make your modified graphs and table to present the results. At the end of my presentation, I would like to introduce an innovative platform established specifically for mining researchers and managers to share their ideas and experiences in advanced analytics and digital transformation in mining globally. This platform aims to create a community of researchers in artificial intelligence and advanced analytics to provide opportunity for further collaboration in future digital mining projects. We can also keep in touch with each other on the websites, groups, and forums, and we inform about the latest research. And please join us to start a fantastic journey to the mining industry forum. Okay, thank you so much, guys. If you have any question, I'm with you.